What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, it was from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. Listen, last year, around June, July 2025, I decided to become a travel agent. And with that decision came along the idea to throw an all gay cruise party on Virgin Voyages. Why Virgin Voyages? Because Virgin Voyages is an adult cruise line, although we have some other cruise lines deciding to become adult all of a sudden. I think that's the best thing to do. But Virgin was the first and is a popular one. Let me say that. I've done 5 Virgin Voyage trips, and out of the 5, I'd say four of them were just amazing, and the other one was meh. That was my first one. My first one was meh. My second one got better. My third one was awesome. My fourth one was awesome, and my fifth one was awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this is going to be great because in every experience that I've had on Virgin Voyages, there has not been a lot of me on the ship. When I say me, I mean black gay men representing themselves on the ship. Every time I go on Virgin, it's bombarded with straight folks. And they already capitalized majority of the world or monopolized the majority of the world. So it's like, what about a cruise line whose entertainment is deeply based in the Rainbow Clan? Why every time I come on this ship, there's like 80,000 straight people to one gay? In my experiences. And so I was like, this last cruise that I just went on back in January, I was top 100 for my company, working with Virgin Voyages. So yay, that was great. I got to meet Lynette and Stanley, the celebrity, the black married couple celebrity on, YouTube regarding travel. I got to meet the celebrities. I was like, oh my God. Got to connect with Jasmine and Rich, another popular leading group cruisers out here in the world, and they're black. It was interesting because I had saw Lynette and Stanley, and I was like, I know who they are, but I'm not about to interrupt because sometimes I hate when I'm interrupted and I'm on minding my business. So I'll be feeling some sort of way. I'll be feeling that way towards like other socialites or whatever. So I walk by. And, I'm in my drink. I ain't paying, nobody know mine. And then out of nowhere, Lynette walks up to me and she's like, I think I know you. And I'm like, yeah, well, we're both on YouTube and that's how I know of you as well. She's like, yes, that's it. Blah, 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 blah. Come to find out, right? Lynette and Stanley are cool ass people, right? Like it wouldn't have been an issue for me to walk up to them. And here I am in my head, self-conscious, don't want to like interrupt, and they would have been cool with it. Also, second note, not only are they, popular on YouTube, they do their thing, they're actually nice. They're nice people. At least they were nice to me. And on top of that, they're Leos, like your boy here. It all makes sense. It all made sense. And so they were just great to meet. They were willing to give off information regarding how they've become successful and like, being another fellow black person within a group. Cause we're always the minority, usually. And in this particular top 100, we are the minority. So it was cool that we was breaking bread and it was, disclosing how they do things and how they become popular. And I was just telling them, I'm like, it's a beautiful thing that you two and then Jasmine and Rich, Jasmine is another fellow Leo, are married and together and partners in this because I'm by myself. I don't have a partner to like make this make sense, and to make things work. Where it's like you have the socialite part of the pact, you have the one that's the logistics, the business part of the pact. And it just worked for the 4 of them. Great time. But on that cruise, there weren't a lot of gay individuals. There were probably 3 other black gay men outside of myself that I knew of, and maybe like 6 white men and maybe like 3 Latin, Hispanic, kind of men. And when a ship can hold over 2,000 people, that's not a lot of us, right? It's not a lot of us. So fast forward, I'm doing my own cruise. It is what it is. This August 7th to the 13th, I'm saying the 7th because we're doing a Miami pre-party, period. I'm throwing a party. And last year I had 0 people. This year I have over 141 people already booked for the cruise. It's about to be a good time. Because never in my wildest dream, shout out to Brandy, had I imagined, being on a Virgin Voyage cruise with more than 50. More than 50 is a number. Gay men. And they just so happen to be all people of color for the most part. It's like 98% black. It's about to be a time, baby. It's about to be a it is about to be a time. And the reason why I love it so much is because everybody's mature. We're adults, bruh. We are adults. No one is like, we're adults. You know what I mean? And like, there's no explanation on what gay is. We about to go and have a good time. If y'all are not booked, oh well. Y'all should get booked because y'all can still buy cabins. The cabins are still available. They aren't sold out yet, but they're selling the freak out. Also, I've decided to implement passes with this trip because all of my adult men are like, why we don't have an event for ourselves? Like, what's up? What you doing, Wes? Step your game up. So I asked him, I'm like, listen, do y'all want to have a tailored, curated experience spending more money? Or do you just want to chill and have a good time and keep the money that you have? Everybody was like, a tailored experience, tailored experience, tailored. If we got to pay more, let's do what we got to do, but we want a tailored experience. So I've decided to implement passes. You have the general admission, you have VIP, and you have VIP plus. It's all self-explanatory if you've traveled before, but if it's not self-explanatory to you, you can go to wesandfriends.com and all the information is there. Also, I've implemented a members only area to wesandfriends.com. It's free, and it's free if you've already booked the Virgin Voyage cruise August 8th to the 13th. Okay, that's the itinerary for Virgin Voyages. It's the 8th to the 13th. This year, selling out of Miami on the Resilient Lady. Come a day before August 7th to pre-party in Miami. And then the following day, we get on the cruise and have a banging ass time. You don't have to buy passes to enjoy your time. But if you don't always want to be around the people, if you want, a party for us, by us, on the ship, at the host hotel, on the beach, then you need to help with the process and spend a little bit more money. These venues are hosted in Miami, so Miami is not cheap. All right. And with the host hotel, even though you have a room there, the host hotel still wants money. Now, I was fortunate enough to get y'all a discount at the host hotel by using the members link. Again, get your booking under wesandfriends.com. Then you can have access to the discounted hotel rates. You can have access to the passes. You can have access to future events because I want to do a Halloween cruise, a New Year's Eve cruise, MLK party near the beach. There's a lot going on coming up, so stick with your boy. I love traveling, and I want to travel with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a curated experience. But it would be amazing to join me in all of my trips. But book your cabin first. That's the first and foremost. Book your cabin first under the wesandfriends.com book now link. Okay. Once you have your cruise established, then I will text you and send you all of the information that you need regarding the trip. Right. Then you go back to wesandfriends.com. You hit sign up, and where it says cruise booking number, you put your booking number that you received. I will verify whether or not it's a booking a part of my group or not. If it's a booking a part of my group, then you'll gain access to the members area, the passes, the exclusive future events, loyalty points, so forth and so on, right? If you're not booked under my group, you won't receive access to the members only portion of the website. Very clear on that. It's all about community and what I got going on. All right. So I'm excited. All the faces are still coming. Even though I use some AI promotion, people are all up in arms about me using AI promotion. We haven't had the event yet, so I can't show y'all real live people on the cruise. We haven't had that yet, but it's going to be live and in full effect August 8th to the 13th. As a matter of fact, the pre-party is fit to be lit. It's looking like it's about to be a good time you don't want to miss. All right. Y'all want to go wear that red dress again for the 18th time and the red dress event? Sure. Go ahead and do that. Y'all waiting? Let me not be messy. There are some other cruises happening, and there are some other cruises that were canceled. Mine is happening, mine is real, and mine is still moving forward. So, 141 grown ass men already on the ship. Let's join the party. I'm trying to get it to 250. Like, if I get it to 250, that would be like crazy. Like, crazy. So I'm trying to get it to 250. Virgin Voyage is always doing some deals. So, you never know. There's a deal happening right now for the remainder of the month where you can get some sailor loot if you buy, book a room that's a sea terrace, or if you book a room that's a suite, you get $300, potential up to $300 in sailor loot as well. So there are some deals happening right now, but Virgin Voyage prices go up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And yeah, it's crazy, but I'm looking forward to it. I had a great time. Shout out to Leanne, the DJ. Now, listen, I don't know what's going on with the women DJs on Virgin Voyages, but they seem to outdo and outperform and out showcase all of the men. Every time I'm going on a Virgin Voyage cruise, with the exception of one chick with my first cruise, the men have been horrible, but the women come to play. Shout out to DJ Taj, shout out to DJ Cricket, and shout out to DJ Leanne. They are awesome DJs, and I just can't wait. Virgin Voyage is about to be a time for Bmen in August 2026. And if you get your VIP passes, which they are limited, they're not a lot, because I know not everyone wants to do VIP, so there aren't that many. And, I'm not trying to have 500 VIPs. I want this to be a special experience for the people that have decided to spend the money. And it's going to be that. I don't know if we're going to do a club party on the 7th or a house mansion party on the 7th. Just all depends. But this is shaping up to be a good time, baby. I'm looking forward to it, and we about to have a blast. I need y'all to do me a favor. If y'all have ever wanted to go on a black gay or be a part of a black gay cruise party, and it's on an adults only ship, baby, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all need to be in there like Swimmer and make it pop. Make it do what it do. Grown and sexy all day long. And we have a WhatsApp group chat that we're in to getting to know each other, chopping it up. Don't be afraid to travel solo, because there are quite a few solo travelers in the Bmen clan, okay? It's all right. We gonna be there as one unit. So you're not gonna be alone. You know what I'm saying? Whereas me, the last 4 times I've been on Virgin, I've practically been by myself in terms of like being a black gay man. A ton of black women. They love me. The women love me on the ship. But I be wanting to, get some loving by the men, you know what I mean? We're like, yo, what up? How you doing? Oh yeah, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Ah! Anyways, get your tickets right now at westernfriends.com. It will send you to Virgin Voyages. I don't handle y'all money with the cruise. It'll send y'all to Virgin Voyage, and you don't have to pay $4,000 for an insider. You don't have to pay $5,000 for a sea terrace. You pay Virgin Voyages prices, and that be that. Okay? Then after you get your cruise, you come on right back home to westernfriends.com and say, Wes, boop, 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 I want to be a member. That message will be sent to me. I will verify whether or not you are under our group link with your booking on Virgin Voyages. I will then, if you are a part of the group, accept your membership, and then you could surf the site for whatever pass you want. If you don't want a pass, that's fine. But if you do get a pass, your experience will be better. It is what it is. The stuff costs money. And yeah, buy your pass and secure everything, baby. Secure everything. Now, for the cruise, the deadline to get on this cruise is August 10th. Oh yes. Oh yes, you got to be ready to go. Now, right now you can put a 20% deposit down to secure your spot and pay as you go all the way up to April 10th. But if you want to wait, if you're one of those people that like to wait, one, there might not be any rooms available, and two, you have to pay in full after April 10th. Clear on that? Passes are up and running until March 25th. Why March 25th? Because all this stuff that y'all want has to be paid for. So once y'all give me all the passes and say, hey, I want this experience, I then go have to procure said experiences. Okay, so that is locked down. This particular cruise in August is going to be a very popular one. So it's a better opportunity and situation to be a part of in the private private curated portions of the trip. It just makes more sense, because like having a private moment on the Virgin Voyage cruise in and of itself, it's kind of hard to do because it's going to be a packed out ship. But once it's paid for, baby, we can do it. But I need y'all help. Buy the VIP passes, and let's go. Let's have a great time, because this is this is going to be an event that everybody talk about this year. Period. I already know how to have fun, and I'm bringing some great people with me. I got Max Connor, I got Kai Levine, I got AC, I got David Shirley, King David, Trip Ali, Mega Body. Oh, it's going down. Basement. Yes, indeed. And we're going to have a good time. And all the faces are going to be in the VIP area, so y'all don't have to worry. And all of the venues are looking forward to receiving us. The Host Hotel, Grand Turks, the clubs out there. Well, the clubs or the mansions. We're not sure yet. But tune in. Get locked in. Buy your booking today. Get it done. Put 20% down and then pay it off as you go. Some of them actually use the flex pay option. So there's possibilities out there for you. Make it happen. If you decide to go by yourself, it's okay. There are other solo travelers in this group right now. Also, traveling alone is cheaper. Okay? So think about it. Make it happen. Book tonight. Put your 20% deposit down tonight. Secure your room. Don't get a lock it in rate room, even though those rooms are really, really cheap. If you get a lock it in rate, you don't get the 10% off for being a part of my group, and you don't get to change anything or upgrade. It's a very limited situation. And when you get the lock it in rate, you end up having to pay more anyway. But irregardless, if you have the option, don't do lock it in rate. Start from limited view sea terrace and go up above that. Limited view sea terrace and go up above that. You should have a sea terrace. It's an experience to have a sea terrace on Virgin Voyages. Make it happen for yourself. If not, an insider is fine. Oh, a sea view is fine, just as long as it's not lock it in rate. Okay. I love y'all. I can't wait. This party is amped right now, and it's gonna be a good time. All right. Go to westonfriends.com and start your new journey and discovery with men that like to be men tonight. Love y'all. This is